the pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened.
I came to the conclusion that I'm the problem.
And I'm liking it. Women are out here online now, taking accountability.
If any man is going to accept that behavior of I'm the girl, I got money, I'm American, I can treat you anyhow I want, he is robbing you. He is just like, let me stay strong just to suck the life out of this girl.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this. All right, guys. So right here, we have a recording of Fresh from Fresh and Fit trying to get his girl to pop the pill. This is wild. Let's get into it.
I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't.
You're not. Okay.
I want to keep the baby.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just don't want any kids. You know?
Okay, so what you gonna do? And what you gonna do to me?
Nothing.
After this incident, I only have one question. Are these women going to keep supporting this platform? Because every time I see these guys, I see them at a table across from a bunch of beautiful young women. Are these women going to keep supporting these guys? I know they've been demonetized, but they're still going, so that's the big question. Are they going to look at the experience of this woman and be like, oh my gosh, these guys are trash, I need to get the hell out of here? I certainly hope so.
Well, those guys don't really need women supporters. All they need those women for is to show up on a show and look pretty. And that will not stop happening. What do women want more than anything? Attention. You know how many people watch that show? Probably when they go live, it's not as much as it used to be because they're not monetized on YouTube, but they still get 100 to 200,000 people watching them. And even if it's not 100 to 200,000, they get 100,000. That's still a lot of eyes on these females at one time. It's not going to stop. Is it wrong what he's saying? Yes. Is it wrong with the way they push things? Yes. Because they push things from a red pill perspective, which is kind of dead to where the only reason it died somewhat is because it doesn't make sense. Like Passport Bros makes sense. Even the soft guy era, Drizzle, makes sense. But saying, oh, okay, I'm going to just get money and just bang random woman. That right there didn't make sense. It's like, what's the end game, right? But let me go on to the next one.
Serious question. Do you think that we have enough women who are ready to be wives for men who are ready to marry?
No.
Okay. So saying that there's some women does not do anything about the demand. If men are ready to marry, if 100,000 men are ready to marry and 50,000 women are ready to be wives, what happens to the 50,000 men who don't get a wife? What are they supposed to do? Good question.
Yeah, so that means that leaves them to settle.
Settle or go to another community and find another wife.
And that's what guys are doing. And I had to play that one from the big homie Kevin Samuels, right? Because that right there is said as simple and plain as ever, because that's the space right now in the West. Not every woman's ready to be a wife. When I can go to my wife right here, I'm touching her right now. I'm grabbing her arms. You can't see her, right? Just wave your hands. See? That's her. You see? Wave your hands, babe. Wave your hand again. Wave it. See, that's her right there. So she's right there helping me, participating in everything I'm doing, right? She's the reason why I left. Now, if I would have stayed, would you, woman, one of you, be doing what she's doing right now? Most likely not. You know how she got me? Showing and proving. She wanted to prove to me because she showed and proved because I was in my soft guy era. Woo! A lot of passport bros been in the soft guy era. I said no longer are the days of me dealing with women not bringing anything to the table. Drizzle, drizzle. Right? No longer are the days where women are not showing me their worth, what they can do for me. So she showed that to me, and I said, I'm jumping on a plane to come out to see you. She showed it to me before I even came. And then I came and said, oh, no, I'm not bringing you back. Why would I'll bring her back one day to go see my family and a visit. I do want to go out there and stay maybe a couple of months, and then I want to be right back in the Philippines. I don't want to be there long term. I'll bring her to see the family, stay for a month or so, and go back. Why? Because I can live much better out in the East, right? I can live much healthier out in the East where it's hot all day long. My cousin was just out here for Songkran, and he couldn't take it. Like I say, half of the trip, he was inside of his condo. Now you guys already know what that is. The same reason why expats usually want to go out at night. He said, "Man, it's hot. It's hot out here. I'm not going outside." And he stayed home. But one thing, when I got him out, right, I said, "Bro, you about to go home tomorrow? We got to go to Songkran. You got to get wet." And I says, "It's gonna be cool." We went out at night that day. Right? We went out at night, so it was no excuse. Had the time of his life. We had a big water fight, and actually, that was my funnest day here. So it was a ball. But having him, having Kay's family was a good trip. I do want to. I felt like I should have recorded more with Kay's family, but anyway, you guys seen the shorts. But let me hop into this next video.
So I came to the conclusion that I'm the problem when it comes to my dating life.
Accountability.
Failed talking stages and relationships. Who's the common denominator here? So I think it's time to take accountability. So y'all know I'm very candid about my dating life. I'm open. I don't really care. And the only thing I don't speak on is like serious relationships. Like I might tell y'all like, oh yeah, we're not together anymore, but I'm not gonna ever really go into detail because, you know, it's not only my story to tell. So any like marriages or relationships, I don't really discuss them on here. I only talk about bad dating experiences. You know, I met somebody, we talked for a minute, we talked for a week. I'll never go into detail about a serious relationship because
All right, let me get off of that.
I am the problem.
Yo, oh my God. This 2024 total solar eclipse literally put us in a brand new reality. And I'm liking it. Women are out here online now taking accountability. Women taking accountability. It's a miracle! And they holding other women to the same standard of accountability now online. Yo, we must be in a new reality. We must be on a new planet. But I ain't gonna lie, this is good. This is healthy. And this should be applauded. We should applaud people and for taking the right steps in life to bettering themselves. I said bettering. To bettering themselves and to trying to progress and becoming a better person. Understanding that we all have flaws and there's areas in our lives where we can improve upon.
It's true, and of course I respect it, but you just never know, right? It's always I'm this and then I'm not, and then I'm right back to this. Do I judge for it? No. But do I take it serious? No, I don't. Right? See, there are some women that the woman that hold women accountable that I know of usually are in a manosphere space anyway. Right? So that's understood. And those women hold themselves to a certain standard. So that's understood. The other women who are not there, I take it with a grain of salt. And I think every man should as well. Because just like when you're in any relationship, you never know what's going to happen. You never know what a woman is thinking the next day. So I can tell he's a little younger than me, young scrapper. Keep your guards up out here. Don't carry that pain into your next relationship, but carry the memories. If you got some bad memories, you're always gonna be looking around. You're gonna be in that trench looking for that next bomb that may come because you got your leg blown off, right? You're always looking. Let me get on to the next one.
This problem African American women are facing in Africa, it's mostly coming from one of the two. It's either money or pride. This is why for passport bros, it's easy for them to come to Africa and get a girl like me because they know society has groomed us. Like the way that lady said DIY house, like society in Africa has already groomed women to be below a man. If any man is going to accept that behavior of I'm the girl, I got money, I'm American, I can treat you anyhow I want, I can say whatever I want, I can raise my voice above you. Hey, if that man stays, I tell you 100%, he is robbing you. He is just like, let me stay strong just to suck the life out of this girl.
That's a good point.
Whew.
I will say it again, sisters. No African man is going to allow you to be above him. Even if he has less money than you. Honey, let me tell you, you might be the most beautiful girl in the world, extremely educated. Baby, you got the money. Entice him with anything that you want. The moment you take yourself to be above an African man, sis, you're out. You are out. They do not want that. Okay, I believe, Natkunda Esther, I believe in the patriarchy. I believe a woman should be under a man. And that is me as an African girl. Guys, don't come for me. But this is me as an African girl telling what I believe is right. Not even according to what I've been taught by society, but me, Natkunda Esther, as a Christian girl, I believe in if it's going to be a relationship, it's going to be the head of the house with a man.
Man, I don't know why she cut it off because she was going in, but she's right. See, one thing I know about Africa, right? Those Christian values are huge. See, what a lot of people understand, a lot of black people understand, they try to make it like the Bible was over by Egypt. It was over by Israel's right over there by Africa. All of those countries are connected. It's connected with Egypt, it's connected with Israel. Egypt is in Africa. So when those guys were delivering the scriptures, they were going to Africa. Africa was one of those places that had Christianity. It had Christianity since Jesus was alive. And a lot of guys don't understand they hold those same values. And that's what God's looking for. So guys can still find a lot of that in Africa. And what she said is true. Woman bringing that mentality over there, that's what women are getting unalive. And they try to compare it. See, passport bros in Colombia, some of those guys are dumb. They chase and tail. But that right there is just wrong. They're being unalive just because people feel they can do it just to get some money. The women that are getting unalived in the Gambia and other places are straight up disrespectful and downright rude. And as she said, those men are not hearing it. They're looking for a woman like her that feel like they're going to place themselves under a man and be humble because no police is coming to save you out there. And passport bros are learning that too in other countries. And some guys may not know how to move. You see what's happening with some guys in live streams showing they don't know how to move in certain countries like Colombia, making a fool out of themselves. Which, if you don't know what's going on and you don't understand certain things, just be quiet, really, because you're making a fool out of yourself if you're talking and you have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, guys, this is why guys are leaving, to find a woman like her.
All right, y'all. So the full story on the passport bro. All right, so this is apparently one of the OG passport bros. And so what happened was this man, and I don't even want to call him that. I'm using that term loose as f. But Brody ass was okay. So he was married. Well, he is married, I should say, if they ain't killed him yet. He's married. He's from Los Angeles, California. He whole time on dating. He on dating sites, Tinder, all kinds of these international dating sites, sugar baby. But you married with kids though. So he go ahead and he get this bachelor's and associate's degree from Ashford University or Phoenix University, whichever one of them online schools. I went to one of them too. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying. So he gets a degree to be able to teach. He takes the degree that he got to be able to teach, and he goes apply in Xizhou, China. Xizhou province, China is where he applied to become a teacher.
So she's talking about the guy that went out there and unalived somebody. And what happened was he unalived the girlfriend, but he wasn't a passport bro. He was a regular guy just going out there to teach, and he was in China, had a girlfriend. She got with someone else, broke up with him. He unalived her. So what they try to do is they pit what happens with one guy who's probably not even a passport bro on all men, right? And that's why a lot of guys separate themselves. I get it. But guys aren't worried about that, because no matter what, we will be shamed, blamed, and complained against. And we're already ready for that, because we already realize
This is the way.
passport bros, passport, no. It's gonna happen with modern women looking at us to say, "Oh yeah, they left, but we don't need them because they doing this, they doing that, they're like this, like that," to make it seem like we're here and they're here. And it's all good. We'll take it, because we realize it's definitely more to life than dealing with you.